Hey y'all, I did a. I want to speak on narcissists today. Um, I have a podcast as well, you all. It's called Keisha Cork Making a Difference. Go on Anchor and look me up, and you'll see some of my stuff on there too. Um, I did a podcast on narcissists. Let's talk about a narcissist today. Narcissistic people are they're unbearable. They're uncaring people except for self. They look out for themselves. They um they don't feel they don't feel what they do to someone else. They are selfish people. Um they're not empathetic people. So they would never know how you feel. They would never understand how you feel. Um and that's the narcissist in them. It's a mental issue. It's a mental issue. It needs the only way to handle if you're a narcissist is you have to seek therapy. You're going to have to seek psychotherapy. Um, they they always want to be right about everything. They always want to, and they're very manipulative people too. They are very manipulative people. It's like they have to always be right. They have to always, and if they're never wrong. And you can you can tell them anything, and it's like it's nothing. It's like they always want to be first, or and then in relationships, they they tend to if it's like if they can get something out of that person. That's what their goal is. And they play with your mind. They play with your mind, and once they win you over and got you in their corner, and got you where they want you, then they change up on you, and because that's the mental issue they have. They don't be that same person because their goal was to just get you on their team. Once they feel like they got you on their team, they good, and they can't stand rejection. They do not like rejection. They don't like another person showing emotions because they don't see it. They would never see your emotions. They don't like they don't like. In other words, they you if you try to correct a narcissist, they're they're very upfront about a lot of things. They don't have any feelings. They act like they don't have any feelings. And but deep down inside they do. They do. They're very secretive people. They're they they are very secretive people. They they're selfish people. But narcissists, all I can say is be careful with that. You need to seek you some help because you will lose out in the end. You will fail in the end being that, because the reason why I say that is because you can pass a lot of things by. Being a narcissist, you can let a lot of things go, or lose a lot of things in life that 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 you deserve, or that that you need, but you will lose out on it because of that personality you have. You have to go get help because it's a problem. It really is. It's a problem because you're selfish people. Okay, I'm gonna read this here. It say one of several types of personality disorders is a narcissist. Is a mental condition in which people have inflated sense of their own importance, a deep need for excessive attention and admiration, troubled relationships, and a lack of empathy for others. I just said that. But behind that mask of extreme confidence lies a fragile self-esteem that's vulnerable to the slightest criticism. I just said that. And deep down inside, they do. They have feelings, but it's like they are afraid of failure. They're afraid of failure. But if you stay being afraid of failure, then you won't move forward. You have to put yourself out there. You have to take chances. And because you'll never know if you don't take that leap of faith. You have to take that leap of faith. If you don't take that leap of faith, then how would you know? How would you know? As long as you got in your mind that you're afraid of failing, you're not gonna move forward. You're not gonna take that step. And as far as, like, especially in relationships, you mean to tell me that if you in love with someone and you love that person, but because of that disorder you have, and because you're afraid of failing or something going wrong, you would rather see that person walk out your life that you love, and you know they love you. You know it. What people out here looking for, they want that. If they're in a relationship, they want to feel that comfort of someone loving them, and someone that they love loving them back. And you can have that person. You mean to tell me you can have that person in your life that you love, and you know they love you back? Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You would rather see them walk away and try it out with somebody else, or try it again with somebody else that you got to play the guessing game with? Come on. Something wrong with that. Something wrong with that. If you got your mindset to be in a relationship with someone, narcissists, I'm talking about narcissists, and to be with someone, and because you're afraid of failure, you know that person love you. You know this in your heart of hearts. That person love you. You love that person, and it's a great feeling. Like I said, when you love somebody and you know they love you back, you rather let that person walk out your life because you're afraid of failure instead of stepping out on faith. And you know this person love you. You rather see that person walk out your life and start it all over again with somebody else that you don't even know, that you have to guess. You have to play the guessing game. Something is wrong with that. Something is wrong with that. That means you're not ready. You ain't ready. You ain't ready. And you may not get that opportunity again. You might get somebody that you might feel like you love them, but if you got that one person that you know love you and you let them walk out your life, something's wrong with that. That means you need to get some help. You weren't ready. You're not ready, narcissist. You're not ready. If you're not ready to get in a relationship, or you're not ready to get in a, well, I'm going to say, you're not ready to be with somebody, to grow with somebody, and make that your lifetime partner, don't waste their time. Don't waste their time because of the games that you want to play. Because you better believe karma out there. And you will see it again. You will see it again. And that person's going to be the moved on and probably happy while you sitting around still waiting on that one person to love you again. Waiting on somebody, I'm talking about somebody else, waiting on somebody else to love you again when you had it right in the palm of your hands. And you let it fly away like a bird. And then some of them don't even put up a fight. Don't even, if they'll let that person walk out because of narcissists, because of their self, because of their ego, their pride, their self-pride. They'll let that person walk right out their life and won't even fight for them to stay, won't even ask them to stay, won't even talk to them, just let them go. Then on down the line, they find themselves saying, I shouldn't have never let that person go. Why wait that late, y'all? Why wait? But like I said, it's a mental issue. It's a mental issue. That person, you all need to be careful with that. That person, narcissist, all I can tell you, if you dealing with a narcissist, y'all know what you're doing. Know what you're doing. Because my opinion, this is my opinion now. My opinion, dealing with a narcissist is a lose-lose situation. My opinion. But now, if you love that person and you're able to talk to that person, because a narcissist really don't even like to talk when you feel like it's something on your heart or something that they don't never see the hurt that they do to you. You can try to explain. If you try to explain it to them and they don't they're not understanding you. They won't because of their disorder. But if you can sit down and discuss the way you feel or how things is going and what's bothering you and what's hurting you, and they sit and listen, and you want to seek help or try to get help for that person because you love them, and you try to tell them that they need to get some help because you love them, and they listen, then there you go. You got some that may listen, you got some that may not listen because that's a narcissist. But I you narcissists, some of them, you have to be careful because it'll if you don't have that fight in you,